They're proposing that tobacco is essentially sold under the counter in that dirty little drawer, almost like the kind of top shelf pornography style. It's really about making people feel very uncomfortable, very dirty, very unclean for smoking. When 25% of the adult population are smoking, and they are adults, they're rational grown-ups that are perfectly capable of deciding for themselves what is good and not good for them. It's very kind of coercive and patronising.
It's sort of typical, almost kind of pointless sort of nanny status, really. They don't sort of have any kind of big ideas of what they really want to do around public health, so they just know that they can, by attacking smokers, and that's going to make them look a little bit better. So this is another pointless gesture.
Do you think it would actually have an impact on smokers if they couldn't see cigarettes anymore?
Maybe, maybe not.
They're hoping that it's going to reduce the number of people that smoke from 25% down to 21%. Whether that happens or not, we don't know, but certainly in Canada, where they've, since 2001, this has been legislation, actually the number of smokers has increased.
Are you aware of the proposed government legislation? And what do you think about it?
Well, for small shops, I think it will be having a very hard time for people not coming in the shop.
Small shopkeepers do have queues certain time of the day. At the time, some people come in, and if they don't see anything, they think there's nothing over here, and they go away. And the worst thing would be for the tourists who come into the country, they think there's no cigarettes being sold around here.
So you're worried about that?
Well, we are, yes, of course, because the majority of people here come in mainly to buy cigarettes and obviously other stuff as well, but as I said, the big sale is cigarettes that we sell.
They're also hoping that it will kind of deter young people from smoking, but we're all teenagers once. We know that half the fun is in doing something that's kind of naughty and sordid.
There's an imposition of attitudes across the whole of society that's kind of unrealistic.
And if you're a smoker, you're a smoker, regardless of if there's a display. I smoke, I go into a shop, I don't look at the display, I just ask purely, can I have 20 of what have you? It's not a case of, oh, I'm going to browse a display to see what choice of cigarettes I'm going to smoke. Most people smoke a brand.
Not having cigarettes on display in shops is not necessarily a bad thing. But where do you stop? Chocolate? Is chocolate next?
This isn't just about smokers being inconvenienced, not being able to go to the local shop and buy a packet of cigarettes. It's about the fact that increasingly society really is organised around official diktat.
I mean, you should campaign against it, really. I mean, that's the only way in which you're ever going to change this kind of government legislation. There's always just, I mean, despite that, I say it's a tiny, minuscule thing. It is the start of, and it's quite revealing of what is overall quite a patronising view of people and their lack of any sense of rationality or reason, or that they may choose to do things which are not good for them, but the fact is that's their choice. So I think people should get out there, they should complain to the MPs, they should let them know.
I won't go, please don't.